I made $10,000 in a week step-by-step breakdown. I never imagined I'd be sitting here, writing about how I made $10,000 in just 1 week. Just a month ago, I was living paycheck to paycheck. My bank account barely hovered above zero after rent, groceries, and student loans. But here I am now with a life-changing experience under my belt that not only filled my wallet, but also taught me more about hustle, opportunity, and the power of calculated risk. Before I jump into the numbers, let me explain how I ended up in this position. It all started when I got a call from my landlord saying rent would increase by 12%. That was the final straw. I knew I had to make more money, fast. No way was I going to pick up a third job or drown in side gigs for peanuts. I needed leverage. I needed a plan. I needed an insane leap. The goal wasn't just to make money. It was to make enough to change my trajectory, to buy myself breathing room, maybe even a chance to quit my second job. I started diving deep into every single YouTube channel, Reddit forum, and blog about side hustles, online income, and flipping strategies. I noticed a recurring pattern among people who made quick money: arbitrage, marketing, and high-demand digital services. And then, I had my breakthrough moment. It was a tweet, a random tweet that said, "People sleep on domain flipping." Someone just flipped a $30 domain for $7,500. That sentence hit me like a lightning bolt. I spent the next 12 hours researching everything I could about domain flipping, and that became the seed that eventually grew into a $10,000 week. I started small, bought 5 domains for $9.99 each on Namecheap. All were short, trendy, and aimed at emerging niches: AI fitness, local delivery, digital therapy, pet wellness, and something called solopreneur wellness. I wasn't sure if they'd sell, but I felt like I had to try. To increase visibility, I created quick landing pages for each using card. Each domain had a value proposition and an offer to buy now or make an offer. I priced the domains at $1,000 each, knowing I could negotiate. But that wasn't the only thing I did. I joined domain flipping discords, made accounts on marketplaces like Flippa and Afternic, and started DMing small business owners on LinkedIn and Instagram whose current websites sucked. Here's where it got crazy. Within 72 hours, I got my first inquiry. A startup founder in Austin emailed me about AIWellnessHub.com and offered $500. I held firm at $1,000. 2 days later, he bought it. Encouraged, I bought 10 more domains using trends from Twitter, Reddit, and Google Trends. I also ran a $50 Instagram ad targeting digital entrepreneurs to promote the domains. That ad brought 3,200 profile visits and 6 serious offers. I ended up selling 4 domains for a combined $6,500. One of them was solozenmind.com, which a mindfulness coach bought for $2,000. Then came the big one. I received a DM from a private investor interested in deliverynow.com. He said he was launching a last-mile delivery app and wanted a sleek brand. I countered his $2,000 offer with $3,500. After a Zoom call and NDA exchange, he bought it for $3,800. It was insane. I was in a whirlwind of emails, PayPal transfers, and escrow transactions. I couldn't believe that something as simple as finding undervalued domain names could unlock thousands of dollars in a matter of days. The climax wasn't just the $10,000 milestone. It was the moment I realized this could be more than just a one-time hustle. It was Friday night when the last deal went through. I was sitting in my tiny kitchen, refreshing my escrow dashboard, heart pounding. Payment cleared. $3,800 wired. With that final sale, my week total reached $10,060. I just sat there, stunned. 7 days ago I was broke, reading R entrepreneur threads and watching Alex Hormozi shorts on repeat. Now I was looking at 4 figures in my checking account, all from flipping digital real estate. I started crying, not because I was rich, but because I felt powerful for the first time in years. I wasn't at the mercy of my boss or minimum wage anymore. I created my own income stream, one built on research, hustle, and smart marketing. But here's the plot twist. That week also taught me how fragile success is. I almost lost a deal because I delayed a response. I almost sold too low because I undervalued my product. The climax wasn't just financial, it was internal. I had to shed my self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and fear of being salesy. I had to pitch like a pro, negotiate like a shark, and deliver like a boss. And that growth, worth every second. The high didn't last forever. The following week, I didn't sell a single domain. I started panicking. Was it all a fluke? I revisited my process, optimized my outreach scripts, and expanded to LinkedIn Premium. I learned it wasn't about luck, it was about systems. So I created a pipeline. Find trends, buy 3 to 5 domains per week, create landing pages, 25 German marks businesses per day, and follow up twice. I automated some parts using AI. ChatGPT helped me write custom emails, Midjourney helped me make logos, and I even started offering Domain Plus brand kits. Businesses loved it. Eventually, I didn't just return to making sales, I scaled up. Not every week hit $10,000, but I averaged $3,000 to $5,000 consistently for a month. The dip after the high was important. It forced me to professionalize, plan, and treat this like a business. This phase taught me the balance between chasing wins and building structure. One-time wins are great, but repeatable systems are freedom. So where am I now? Well, I just launched my own mini-course on domain flipping. I've started a newsletter sharing the best domain trends weekly, and best of all, I quit my second job. Making $10,000 in 1 week didn't change everything, but it changed enough. It gave me time, flexibility, and confidence. Most importantly, it proved that unconventional paths can lead to insane rewards, if you go all in. My advice: don't wait for perfect. Done is better than perfect. Start messy, research hard, build fast, learn faster. If something catches your eye, like that tweet did for me, follow it. Your breakthrough might be hiding in a browser tab you haven't opened yet. Whether it's domain flipping, freelance design, affiliate marketing, or whatever the next niche trend is, test boldly. Just one great idea, well executed, can make more in a week than a month of dragging your feet. This isn't a rags to riches fantasy. This is a blueprint. Now go build your first $10,000 week. If you made it this far, then I know you're serious about changing your life. I poured everything into this story. The good, the ugly, and the insane. If this inspired you even a little bit, do me a favor. Like this video, so the algorithm knows it matters. Comment below with your biggest takeaway or question. I reply to every single one. Subscribe if you want more real, unfiltered stories on making money, escaping the rat race, and building your own empire. This is just the beginning. I'll see you in the next story.